मैं कह रहा हूं आपको, आप बहस कर रहे हैं, ऑब्जर्वेशन मांग रहे हैं. What are you trying? चलिए. Now please don't waste the time of the court, sir. कोर्ट पर ट्रस्ट करिए. एक सेकंड बात सुनिए.
हजूर
कचहरी पर हमेशा ट्रस्ट करना चाहिए. The court is a friend of the advocates. When the court is advising you to withdraw, it is not to cut short the relief that you are claiming. Yes.
Maybe my lordship put up on Monday, my lord.
क्या किया?
Put up on Monday, it may be.
Put up on Monday. ये तो आपने ऑर्डर लिखा दिया.
No, Lord, I pray before lordship. I pray before it may be put up on Monday.
उस वजह से आप ये भी लिख दीजिए कि the petition allowed.
So sorry, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord. I'm praying before lordship.
You are praying before. But your prayer is rejected.
There is case for lordship. One encroachment proceeding. Encroachment case was filed.
Let us see what is the case. This order adversely affect any party.
That there is case for lordship as per order of the Sunday.
Try and understand the question of the bench. How can this order affect anybody adversely?
I have come before lordship. Come before
lordship. Read the order. Read the last.
I did it. I did it.
आप अपने मन से जो सोच कर आए हैं वही बहस करेंगे तो नहीं होगा. कोर्ट पूछता है उसका जवाब दीजिए.
नहीं वो तो एकदम सही है जो कि इनिशिएटिव करा प्रोसीडिंग करने के लिए कहा गया. हमारा केस है क्या?
The court is requesting you to read the last paragraph at page 4 of the order.
My lord. Last page.
In the circumstances,
in the infirmity on the part of respondent number 4, the circular officer Orissa to examine the revenue record, if need be, make spot verification on doing so. If it appear to him that public land has been encroached upon, then he will initiate a proceeding under Act if it had already not been initiated. After getting the land question measured, within 2 weeks of the receipt and production of the copy of this order, will take such proceeding logically conclusion within a period of 3 months thereafter, after giving due opportunity of hearing.
How can this order be challenged and on what ground the appeal can be admitted
I have come before lordship.
Entertained?
Our case for lordship is petitioner appellant was party in the writ application. He has not given notice.
There is no necessity.
Thereafter, he has not been measured the lane in presence of petitioner. Petitioner of appellant has already filed objection.
You have just read the part of the order.
I've come before lordship. Only objection application may be considered.
The least that I can say, Mr. Mishra, is that this the advice of yours to your client to prefer an appeal is misconceived. No appeal should have been filed. Everything has been taken care of. But since you have chosen to advise like this, take the order of dismissal. We are not imposing any cost on you.
Only a submission.
Please,
before. I have only submission before lordship.
Now, if you argue, we will take a serious view of the matter, not for the reason that you insist. Kindly listen to the court. Not for the reason that you are continuing with your argument. But the fact remains that this advice of preferring an appeal is bad. You are not aggrieved by this order. The order takes care of everything.
True.
You are only spoiling the case of your client. Why are you? Then we give further directions then.
I withdraw it, but with liberty.
You don't withdraw. I will dismiss your petition.
Withdraw it. My lordship may directed to consider my objection, my lord.
Has the single judge not said this? But has he not secured this?
That had not been considered. That is for this reason.
That's a different thing altogether.
That is
if the circle officer doesn't consider the directions of the single judge, he will be put to task. But where is the occasion for the division bench to find fault with the order?
Only I come before lordship. Only I have not party.
Mr. Mishra,
I have appreciated.
Let us behave like a high court. Let us help ourselves not to allow the proceedings of the High Court to degenerate into something like common talk somewhere under the tree. Please, sir.
Madam, may permitted to withdraw it. My lordship, maybe only objection which was filed before the respondent may consider it.
After some arguments, Mr. Shardan and Mishra, learned advocate for the appellant, seeks permission to withdraw this appeal, subject to the condition that when the proceedings would be initiated as directed by the learned single judge, the version of the appellant also shall be taken into account before passing any final order. First up, the petition is
My lords, already proceeding has been initiated. I have
Proceeding has been initiated.
Para 9
तब
of the
फिर ये ऑब्जर्वेशन क्यों लेना है?
हम वो प्रोसीडिंग हुआ ना, जो मेजरमेंट जो किया ना, हम मेरे सामने में नहीं किया।
Pursuant to the order impugned in the present appeal, a proceeding has already been initiated, and as informed by the counsel for the state, such proceeding has been taken to a logical conclusion. First up. Otherwise also we do not find fault with the learned single judge's order, by which every protection was secured to the appellant. First up. The petition does not have merits. We for some reason allow the case to go cost easy. Allow this appeal to go cost easy. That's all. Not a word more, Mr. Mishra. Yes, next.
Withdraw it, my lord. Withdraw it.
Silify Mr. Ashutosh Kumar Garg.
Be permitted to withdraw it, my lord. Sorry. Simply withdraw it, my lord. Otherwise,
Silify Mr. Ashutosh Kumar Garg.
adversely effective.
Just a minute, cut those up. After some arguments, Mr. Mishra, learned advocate for the appellant, seeks permission to withdraw this application. Dismissed as withdrawn. कोर्ट पर ट्रस्ट करिए। एक सेकंड बात सुनिए। कचहरी पर हमेशा ट्रस्ट करना चाहिए। The court is a friend of the advocates. When the court is advising you to withdraw, it is not to cut short the relief that you are claiming. Prima facie, there is an appeal in which costs should be imposed on you. अगर मैं कह रहा हूँ आपको, आप बहस कर रहे हैं, ऑब्जर्वेशन मांग रहे हैं, what are you trying? चलिए, now please don't waste the time of the court, sir.
Obliged.